best. Do what you want to, please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, pulse speed and my heart is racing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you guys for staying tuned. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, honey. And don't forget to hit the bell to get the notifications for your girl, okay? But today's video is basically going to be me going over my sickle cell anemia lifestyle, really. I guess I would call it a lifestyle and what I go through on a normal basis. So this is basically just an updated version. I do already have a video on this topic specifically. I'll make sure to put it down in the description box below, and you guys could go and check that out as well. But lately, my sickle cell has been what's the word? It's just been aggravating, you guys. Once you get to a certain age, it's just like certain things just aggravate the hell out of you. Like hospitalizations I've been trying to keep them down to a minimum, but it's really hard, especially like if mentally like if you're stressed out, if you're like just bothered, if your soul is just bothered, it's so easy to kind of spiral out of control as far as health wise. There's a lot of things, period, you need to do when you have sickle cell anemia. You need to stay hydrated. You need to exercise. You need to maintain your stress levels. You need to eat healthy. There's certain vitamins a day you could take. I, for one, am just not a big vitamin person. I'm working on that. I'm trying to change that, you guys. But as far as hospitalizations, since the last video, really a lot of my hospitalizations just simply has been triggered off of stress. Simply have been triggered off of me just kind of spiraling out of control and not being able to get back on track with my sickle cell. Sickle cell disease, sickle cell anemia disease, there's a trait and there's the actual disease. I have the disease, which is the blood cells, the red blood cells are not shaped like a circle. They're shaped like a crescent. They're shaped like a banana, if you will, or whatever. So it's hard for those blood cells to travel through the veins and vessels of the body. And when they do get stuck, which is caused by maybe dehydration or just drastic temperature changes, stress, anything like that, when they do get stuck in those vessels and the veins in the body, within the joints mostly, it's very painful, very it's chronic pain, like just pain, okay? But you could manage that by being hydrated. You could manage that by exercising. If it's winter time, if it snows wherever you are, it doesn't snow here, I'm in Florida. If it snows wherever you are, you want to wrap up. Get that bug. I'm sorry, y'all. I always got some bugs up in here. They like to hang out with me. But if it gets cold or if it gets really hot, drastic temperature changes, period. Doesn't matter if it's the cold air, doesn't matter if it's the hot air. If it's drastic and it's constantly changing, if you're constantly on the go, in and out of the cold air, in and out of the hot air, you could basically fall into a crisis, a sickle cell crisis, which is when those little blood cells get stuck in the vessels and the veins of the body. And really, when you go to the hospital because of a sickle cell crisis, really depending on how bad of a crisis it is, it could be like a hospitalization instead of just a visit to the ER or to your doctor. It could become a hospitalization, because it's something that they need to monetize. It's something that they need to watch, basically, because sickle cell anemia affects all of your organs. It affects your brain, it affects your lungs, it affects your intestines. It affects everything, because you guys got to think about it. It's the blood. The blood is everywhere in the body. It's in your head, it's in your chest, it's in your arms. So these blood vessels travel throughout the body, and there could be potentially a problem within any place that this blood travels, which is everywhere in the body. Over the years, it could cause like organ failure. Just recently, I've had like a little scare with my liver. Yeah, with my liver. Like sometimes when you get which with sickle cell anemia, you do have to get blood transfusions because of the hemoglobin within the blood. The blood cells, like I said, are not shaped properly. They're not shaped like a circle. They're shaped like a crescent, a banana. So they're not able to basically carry that oxygen that you need. Oxygen levels are affected as well because of the shape of the blood cell. So if your oxygen is low, if your blood levels are low, the blood cells themselves are not able to live as long as they should. So that affects your blood levels. If your blood levels are too low, then more than likely they're going to give you a blood transfusion. Now, with the blood transfusions, over the years of getting so many blood transfusions, it could affect your liver, causing liver failure and things like that, which, you know, it's a lot. So dealing with sickle cell is just, overall, it's just a lot. So you just want to make sure you're staying hydrated. You just want to make sure you're dressing properly for the weather changes. You want to make sure you're exercising. You want to make sure you're eating well. Stress levels, that's something that I struggle with. Everything else I do pretty well. I love my body. I love being healthy. I love staying out of the hospital, okay? But stress levels is something that's just, I mean, people, like, it's everyday life. Like, you stress out. But, I mean, I'm a trooper. I deal with it. It's something I'm working on. But as far as my health, you guys, I'm healthy. I'm here. I'm breathing. I'm thankful. I have friends and family here. So, you know, it's not too bad. I'm doing good. But yeah, this is my update of how I'm doing with my sickle cell anemia. I haven't had any previous surgeries. I haven't had anything really. Just from time to time I have a hospitalization here or there, but that's just basically stress. Everything else, being hydrated, being covered, being active, all of that stuff, I'm good, girl. I'm good. But that's something that I'm working on. We grow, we live, we learn. Yeah, that's basically my update. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for staying tuned. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.